some time adjusting the behaviour of birds in X-planes. I had to reprogram the birds. People get upset at that for some reason.
If we have problems with birds, we now know who to come to.
I work on X-plane 12 for Laminar Research, yeah.
So here you go, you're in a Vulcan. We're down here at Glasgow, so we're going to be taking off over Scotland and going out to the Outer Hebrides, landing at Campbelltown or Macquarie Harnish, which is where the Vulcan was based.
Air on 1.
Individual start button 1, press.
Red light out.
Alternator 1 on.
That's her job.
Yeah.
She's now.
Engine 1 increased to 70%.
So we need to produce air up to drive engine 2 and 3. Tell us 70%.
70%.
Yeah.
Electrics all checked. Alternators all on. AAPP on 6R.
I was going to ask about that, yeah.
Look at the end of the runway.
Yeah.
And with the eyes on the end of the runway, parking brake is off, feet on the brakes, bring it up to about 80% of the power on each engine. They might be slightly out, but don't worry about that. Just keep it to 80. Full power now. There we go, we're live. Up we go. Right, that was it. Right, gear up, undercarriage up, gear up. That's it. We have 3 red lights. Undercarriage up. Cruise. So we got Sarah and James flying a Vulcan. We're actually just taking off from Glasgow and we are heading out towards Macquarie Harnish, Campbelltown. And now you've just seen this for the first time. And how does this feel?
Yeah, this is nice. It's being in the real cockpit makes such a big difference. I've got a really nice model of this for X-plane, and it's familiar, it's comfortable, but actually being here and knowing that it's a real one, not a replica, that is a massive difference.
And I know nothing about planes, but I'm liking the smell and the atmosphere of being in an old plane.
It's dead real. We've even got 14 fuel tanks down there.
Whee! At least you're not physically going to get sick like when you flew in the Spitfire.
We're coming into Campbelltown at 160. Macquarie Harnish on the nose. Air brakes are coming in. Full power. Full power. Keep the nose down. Keep the nose down. Keep the nose down right to the end. Pull back. Here we go. 3 red lights to show that the undercarriage is coming up.
And back up.
Faster we go around the cliffs. I do like the Outer Hebrides.
What?
But technically these are the Inner Hebrides.
Oh, are they?
Yes. Oh, are you going off to Harris, Lewis? That's the Outer Hebrides. These are the Inner Hebrides.
Shall we go to...
Mull's beautiful.
well, I was thinking more of Tobermory and Ballamora.
No, that's Mull.
that.
That's on Mull.
Oh, is it?
Mull.
Yeah, yeah, we can do that. Now,
That's Inner Hebrides.
now, as we fly down here, what you have to look out for is seabirds.
Yeah, don't want engine strike.
Tell me about it.
Okay.
I've spent quite some time adjusting the behaviour of birds in X-plane, so
Oh, did you?
yeah.
What was going wrong with them?
They weren't behaving like birds.
They were being a bit too intrusive.
Okay.
They were being a bit too intrusive, so I had to reprogram the birds so that they were still present. You could still see them. They're a bit of a danger, but you can switch them off if you don't want them, and they're not just automatically in your face halfway through the takeoff run. People get upset at that for some reason.
If we have problems with birds, we now know who to come to. Okay, shall we swing it around and do another approach into Campbelltown?
Yeah.
And we've just left Ascension Island and we are chasing down Victor's. Come back on the power actually, because we're over
We are
500
nosing
now,
now.
and I am going to
Yeah.
give you some backwards trim. So we're going to do a spot of air-to-air refueling, or get close to them at least. James has full control here. Don't let it go below us. Small little movements. What you try to do here is
Yeah.
fly to the horizon. Don't try and fly to them.
All right.
Use the horizon like you would in a normal aircraft. You need to go
Yep.
up, raise the nose slightly. Let's come in for a landing now to Ascension Island.
Yeah.
Okay, so Ascension Island is to our left, I think. We do an orbit round to the left, and then we'll come in to do a landing. If you want to take the aircraft carrier, you can. I am completely hands off. Question is, can a private pilot land a Vulcan? What do you reckon, Sarah? Do you reckon he can?
Oh yeah.
I reckon
Oh,
I'm a bit
I have complete
fast.
confidence.
Yes, and I do.
I reckon I'm a bit fast.
Get it under control.
Nose down. And further down. And brake.
I'm prepared to give that landing a score. Would you like to hear it?
I'm not sure whether I want to hear that or not. I normally fly small vintage stuff, so this is very different.
I've heard enough excuses. And I would seriously give that a high score. He was totally on his own. He is a private pilot, so he should have an idea. But after an hour, he's just landed a Vulcan completely on his own. Just had experience with a Vulcan on the X-plane that he flies. But to do it in a real Vulcan, with the full controls, peripheral vision, and doing it manually and visually is something completely different. And there we go.
Oh, the nose gift.
And we've also got
Yeah.
some Victors just across the way. How was that?
That was fantastic. That really was. It makes such a difference being in here and actually using the real hardware rather than the simulated versions. I mean, they're good. They're very good.
It's the feel of it. It's the coldness of the touch, isn't it? It's the click. It's the smell. It's everything.
It is
Real.
another dimension that you're just not going to get outside of this right here.
Yeah. And on that point, could you raise the air brakes, please? Because we've actually got the air brake indicators on there.
Do air
So,
brakes.
Air
off.
brakes are coming in, and they're in. And could we just cut the fuel on those two last engines, please?
1, 2.
Have a great weekend.